too. Like YouTube just restricts the fuck out of my Instagram, or not my Instagram, but my YouTube page.
Pod, yeah.
Because of the content. Within the first 10 minutes, I've taken like 2 or 3 dabs. Like, you know, so like my producers are like, dude, maybe we just like talk for 10 minutes.
I think that's what they tell you to do, actually.
We get past the age restriction point.
Yeah.
Then we start doing the dabs and stuff. And I was like, does the algorithm even know that I'm smoking if I'm using Puffco units? Like, does that sneak by?
Yeah, the Puffcos they're onto. Because I just posted a picture of a Puffco, and that one got flagged.
You know what they're not onto, though, bro?
What?
I found a way to break the algorithm and post a pipe.
You put it in a coffee cup?
No. As long as the paraphernalia is over 13 foot tall, they identify that as structural. That is not paraphernalia.
Yeah, so you're good on your 30-foot bong.
Yeah, when I make my 30-foot bong or my 15-foot bong and I hit it on a scissor lift, they think that's construction or something. The algorithm actually recommended.
Yeah, with the hat and the vest. They're like, dude, those guys are just doing some like plumbing. If you look at my page on any of the 30-foot bong ones, when we're all wearing our PPE gear or whatever, like, Instagram recommends, it says what scientists do in the morning, or like a morning with scientists. Like, they're recommending it to certain categories because I don't hashtag pipe pages. I hashtag like MIT, Harvard. I hashtag research, science, lab work. I only hashtag stuff that has nothing Epstein
to do
files.
Yeah, exactly. I hashtag Love Island last week for no reason, dude.
Did you really?
Stuff that has nothing to do with it.
Welcome to Robertson Stash. Season 5 is brought to you by WNC CBD. Empowered by Puffco.
All right, what's up, everybody? This is the What's Up, Everybody podcast.
Yeah. Sweet, dude.
No, we're sitting down today with Evan from Bear Mountain Studios. It's been a while since we've talked to you, man. You were on the first season of the show.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah. It's awesome to be back up here. I love visiting up here. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, so we're going to be doing this is like a Puffco powered science experiment episode today. So for anyone that didn't catch the first season with your episode, can you give us a little reintroduction of
absolutely.
What Bear Mountain Studios is? And
all right, so yeah, Bear Mountain Studios, we started in 2013. It was just me and my wife. We originally started in upstate New York, and then by 2014 we did a trade show in Colorado and absolutely loved it here. Met some incredible people, ended up moving the whole company out here.
Wow.
And then set up in a house, and then eventually another house. And now we've moved into a larger facility, which we're super grateful for. And we're able to pursue it in a much more professional and appropriate, manner and go for big projects. But Bear Mountain Studios is now a team of, it's me, my wife, my boy Pat, my other boy Evan, Mike, Turner. There's fucking like 6 of us now, between me and my wife and then 4 other people. So it's become something like totally different than we originally started, but the goal was always to build something that was more of like a team-oriented thing. That's why I started Bear Mountain Studios and not Evan Man Glass.
So you got 2 Evans?
I do. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I'm actually trying to filter out anyone not named Evan.
Yeah.
And be like
That's
a
a
crazy
requirement.
person. Yeah. You have to be named Evan if you work in here. No. But he actually, we've brought him in. He's like our new like quartz guy because we're working on some pretty crazy quartz projects.
You are?
Oh yeah, dude. We're
for bangers.
Oh yeah, but like different and just I don't want to like release too much too early, but we're working on a lot of really cool stuff with quartz right now because I make so many large and crazy pieces, which I've been doing the same thing with the Puffco platforms.
Yeah.
And these larger pieces, I find because they take so much vacuum and so much power, you need a higher airflow and a bigger nail. So I want to design nails for some of these larger pieces I make. Oh. Because some of the really big glass, maybe the nails that are traditionally on the market, like
too constricted.
There's too much restriction, or they're too small where the amount of vacuum the piece creates, it's like you'll suck your hash down the neck. So building stuff that's with intention to be like, oh, we know that there's going to be a higher vacuum on this. It's just like with a car. Like if you had like a truck and you don't put the right size tires on it, it's not going to function right.
So what size tubing are you using to upgrade it to?
So we're having just like
for the smallest part, is it going to go in a 14 or?
Oh yeah, well they're 10, 14. Yeah, they're going to be like whatever size, but it's more like the cut size is really one of the biggest factors because once you cap any nail, like then the air's only going through where the cuts are, or if it's a regular traditional banger, it's only going through the actual cap. So it's more like the cut size and then the diameter of the neck as well to have a little bit higher airflow through there. So because most things I make are recyclers, and recyclers highly rely on the amount of airflow going into the piece to have like the highest performance possible.
So how do you know all this? Are you like testing your products daily and seeing what works better?
Absolutely. So I get into work really, really early. Most of my team does. I try to get in about an hour before them. So I get in around like 4 a.m. or 4:30 in the morning.
Holy shit. What time do you go to bed at?
Like 10 or 11.
Okay.
So I sleep for like, some 4 to 5, sometimes 6 hours. I don't know. But either way, so I go in early and I start testing as soon as I get in. So like I'm smoking hash like at 4:30 in the morning. Like I'm taking pieces out of the kiln like a kid in a candy store. It's like Christmas, and this feeling too, how excited you are to get in, open the kiln, be like, did it survive? And how's it look? How's it function? Like
totally.
All those exciting things. So I get to experience that weekly, which is I think one of the biggest gifts of being in this craft. If you actually really love what you're doing. Like, so I go in, I smoke them, I test them, and I test tons of different nails. And there's so many amazing nail companies out there. I'm not getting into quartz because I think I'm like someone's not doing something like right. I'm getting into it so that for my customers, I can offer them the guaranteed highest performance.
Yeah.
Because they see me posting videos and they're like, I want my piece to function like that. I'm like, well, then you're going to have a nail similar to me if you want higher airflow, if you want the tornado and everything to be this aggressive, because some nails are a lot more restrictive. Mm-hmm. So more of it's just to offer people something that's going to function in the way I want it to. That's
awesome.
But yeah.
So you said you do this once a weekly. So do you like have a do you set up the work and then you finish it one day and it's all finished in one day?
I was just being optimistic, saying at least once a week, because some days.
Are you guys finishing stuff every day at the shop?
Yeah, okay. Dude, for sure. Like I have like daily goals of like certain things, depending if it's like sometimes there's like a really larger piece I'm working on that's just inherently going to take a few days to complete. Mm-hmm. But oftentimes we're working on fulfilling like our pre-sales on our website, or I'm prepping for a Sunday sale. And I only make a few of those really bigger, more expensive, elaborate pieces. So they're just more rare. So I'm not usually, most of the pieces I'm making, I can make within a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
And you're actually making them too?
Oh,
or you're finishing them? Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah.
When did you start getting into building like the crazy Puffco contraptions?
So that was probably about, I would say, a little over a year and a half ago. I got into that. So I got a Peak Pro. They sent me like a box with one, and then I was playing around with it, and I initially made just one of my RBRs for it. It clipped into it great, worked great, but it still had a 10 mil joint on it, so I could put a nail in it too and smoke a nail with the Puffco.
Oh, nice.
So the first Puffco thing I made was kind of like some fuckery, like goofy shit. It wasn't
it's like a hybrid.
Yeah, and I was
torch.
like, I don't even know if anyone want this, but it'll make a funny video. I'll be taking a dab in my Puffco, and then I'll put a nail on the top of it, and then start hitting that too, and just keep dabbing, like. But then people really like liked it, and they were into it, and there was a lot of really like practical uses for actually having the joint. Say, like cleaning, or if your Puffco just died, or if you want to do some fuckery,
you could plug the other hole.
Exactly,
and just use
it comes
whatever.
with a stopper in it, so you can smoke it as solely a Puffco piece.
Yeah,
but if you're
or a rig, like with a nail, right?
Or if it's been a long day, you load both of them up and you figure it out.
Yeah.
But it was, and I was just having fun with it, which is always the things that have always done the best for me is when I'm actually having fun with it.
Totally.
If it's forced, or I feel like I'm like trying to make something like the market needs this, like that shit never does good. The shit that does good is when I'm like smoking it and having fun with it, and it's genuine and people vibe with that. So
especially for the content too.
Exactly.
It's like people want to see that.
About a year and a half ago is when I started really fucking around with the Puffco platform at all. And now it's like me and my boy Pat that do like all this Puffco stuff together. Like he makes a lot of the fittings, because he's like a fucking pro with the calipers.
Nice.
So like me and him, like I would say like all the Puffco stuff is like a team effort, because there's like a lot of like, for consistency, especially with fittings on things, you want like the guy that does the fittings to consistently do the fittings. Yeah. I can do them too, but mine will be slightly different than his. All of ours are going to fit the same, but like aesthetically, like he's just so good with it.
Just dial it in.
Yeah.
Like focus on that one.
Yeah. He's that
task.
Yeah, exactly. So he crushes those. So like, I would say like, there's some pieces like, it's a team effort with the Puffco stuff big time, because you need people with skill that can actually create those fittings. As a glassblower, and I'm sure you've experienced it, like making product for like electronic dabbing devices is a new learning curve. You go like, oh, this is different than what I'm used to. I have to think about building this differently, because I can't have my handle there because the way I finished, or I got to be able to check this. You know what I mean? So
I've never been good with like tolerances and like getting it exact.
But we were never required to do that back in the day when we were making our art, though.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It like landed where it landed. As long as it was like happy, clean, and aesthetically flowed right, that was good. Like, but you have to, with the Puffco stuff or any other platform that's an electronic rig, you have to do that aesthetic, but also have the fitment be in a way where it doesn't devalue the piece. Like, you know, like really clean, precise.
Yeah, that part needs to be on point every time. Yeah.
And like we've put big money into our cold working room over the last year to like be able to accommodate higher end Puffco products. Like a lot of the stuff I don't even post. It's like I'll post like little clips of us working and stuff, but all the things we're like putting money and time into to have like the best equipment and operating so that we can achieve like super high precise fittings and stuff like that. Like it's just different than what I could just do a lot back in the day with a torch and a kiln. Now I need like all these crazy fucking saws and lapidary equipment in order to achieve the precision
scientific side of it.
Yeah, to have like machine fittings.
When did you start incorporating like multiple Puffcos into like these?
Well, I think that just stems off of where like one of my like stuff that would go viral back in the day was I would stack bangers. So I used to make these
I remember
caps
that. And with little, you'd put like
you'd put a nail
piece and the piece and the piece.
And I keep stacking it. So like that was something I always kind of did. And when I had the Puffco platform immediately, I was like, well, I could just weld more shit to it and connect a bunch of these, for fun. And so to me, I think it was just integrating what like I was already like the fuckery I was already doing with my silly experiments that no one asked for, and like bring the Puffco platform into that. Because if I have my boy Patrick making all these fittings, I'm like, you make me more fittings, I'll stick more on the thing and we'll fucking see how many we can connect. And I'll call Puffco and be like, guys, we need this many, we're gonna stick them all to it. That's like when awesome. I recently contacted them about the pan flute, I was like, all right, we want to make a pan flute out of pivots. And then it was, they were like, how many do you need? I was like, perfect.
That's
like,
awesome. Yeah, they're great. So you kind of test these things out on your podcast too, right? How's the pod doing? Are you keeping up with it?
It's good. I keep up. We do it bi-weekly. It's one of those things.
Every other week, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm like on YouTube and just audio, but like I'm heavily smoking on it, so it's all age
I catch the ones on Instagram.
Dude,
and I see the little clips.
It's like the clips do so much better too, because YouTube is like, gosh, it's like I think the audio does a lot better too. Like YouTube just restricts the fuck out of my Instagram, or not my Instagram, but my YouTube page.
Pod, yeah.
Because of the content, within the first 10 minutes, I've taken like 2 or 3 dabs. Like, you know, so like my producers are like, dude, maybe we just like talk for 10 minutes.
I think that's what they tell you to do, actually.
We get past the age restriction point. Then we start doing the dabs and stuff. And I was like, does the algorithm even know that I'm smoking if I'm using Puffco units? Like, does that sneak by?
Yeah, the Puffcos they're on to. Because I just posted a picture of a Puffco, and that one got flagged.
You know what they're not on to, though, bro?
What?
I found a way to break the algorithm and post a pipe.
You put it in a coffee cup?
No. As long as the paraphernalia is over 13 foot tall, they identify that as structural. That is not paraphernalia. Yeah,
so you're good on your 30 foot bong.
Yeah, when I make my 30 foot bong or my 15 foot bong and I hit it on a scissor lift, they think that's construction or something. The algorithm actually recommended.
Yeah, with the hat and the vest. So like, those guys are just doing some like plumbing. If you look at my page on any of
the 30 foot bong ones, when we're all wearing our PPE gear or whatever, like, Instagram recommends, it says what scientists do in the morning, or like a morning with scientists. Like they're recommending it to certain categories, because I don't hashtag pipe pages. I hashtag like MIT, Harvard. I hashtag research, science, lab work. I only hashtag stuff that has nothing
Epstein
to do
files.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff I hashtag Love Island last week for no reason, dude.
Did you really?
Stuff that has nothing to do with me. Just because I'm like, you know what, like
reaching the new audience.
No, I don't need to market to the people that already know me on the pipe ones. Let's go.
Yeah, you want some Love Island fans,
and I also
dude.
try to tell people we're funded, which I might get a letter in the mail someday, because I keep like, oh, this is funded research. You know, I mean, they're paying for this, dude. This is Harvard. This is MIT.
Probably get some tax breaks if you're.
My boy's brother just graduated Harvard, and he got me a sweater. So I'm basically.
No way. Yeah, you got like a legit Harvard sweater.
Harvard sweater from Harvard. So
you can wear that.
I haven't yet, because I feel like
add a few IQ points.
Exactly, I tried to. I feel like stolen valor though, so I'm a little nervous.
So we were saying, yeah, you're right about the 10-minute, 15-minute marker before we start smoking. Yeah. So we've actually hit that right now. So why don't we do a little dab and test out a couple of the products you brought, and then I want to talk about the 30-foot bong and how that process
went. Let's talk about it, because that 30-foot bong, we did the first video of that. We built this crazy Puffco unit that we had at the Tetra Lounge, where you put 4 Peak Pros and a thing off it.
Oh yeah, I was there, right?
Yep, yeah. It was right there, and that's what we used.
You always have crowds around your booth, because that shit is just like, people want to take pictures of 5.
Dude, that's how our Puffco booth at Puffcon we're planning is literally to be like a 70-30. 70% just activities and challenges, and 30% shit for sale.
Nice. I want to talk about Puffcon too, because I'm excited about that.
All right, guys, Puffcon 25 is coming up. They got 100+ glass artists this year, live glassblowing demos. They're doing the Peak Proxy and Pivot Marketplace. It's October 4th and 5th. Tickets are selling fast, so make sure to get yours. They're available at puffcon.com. See you there. But let's, so I got some fresh pressed cold cure live rosin from WNC CBD. We got a bunch of different flavors here, which help yourself to anything that looks good to you. Sweet. Some are open, some aren't, but you're welcome to open up any.
Let me see here.
Might have a little papaya hit here. Some papaya.
I'll try papaya.
And we got some peaches and cream. And if anybody listening wants to grab their own, WNC ships to most states, and if you want to save 25%, put in code STASH25. The shit is fire, though. All right, so which one am I going to do? Are you going to do the pivot top? Or what?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can. I mean, I can hand it over to you too. You get a long sesh with this thing. If you don't want to share, though, I understand. But I'm just saying, this gives you a heavy amount of hits. Or I can load you up with this, and you could just do this bad boy, and I can hit the.
All right, let me hit the pearl, because I've never heard the pearl. Yeah.
So here's what I would say with this.
Okay, where are the tips?
So how I like to hit these.
Yes.
It's very similar to like hitting like a slurper with a dab. So I like to like when it buzzes twice and it's like go, I don't go. I let it chill for a second. I let the material in the chamber melt down, become liquid. Yeah. So that way that when it's ready to turn that turbine on, it's all liquid in there. It's spinning. It's vaporizing it more evenly. It's just like when you're throwing butter in a pan. If you just throw the butter in there and throw the chicken immediately, the chicken's going to burn. You got to let that butter liquefy first before you get the optimal, vaporization that's going to happen. So
how many hits did you do before you figured that out? Where you're like,
well, because dude, I figured it out. Yeah, within probably the first day. You were listening
to the buzzer too often.
It was that, and I was like, if I pull super hard on the first initial hit, I just suck hash into the mouthpiece and shit. I'm like, that's not good. So I'm like, to get these thick clouds, like, because these have been kind of selling like crazy since we dropped them, and like, I think the thing is people are seeing me post these videos getting these huge clouds on the pivot platform, and they're like, how are you getting a hit like that out of a pivot?
All right, let me see if I can do it. Right? Are you gonna?
All right, she's warming up, but when it buzzes twice, I would let it just chill for a second.
So this is the Mocha pivot from Puffco.
Yes.
Super sick.
And that top's made with Star White and some Rasta Gold.
Oh, Rasta Gold, the old school cadmium.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
So it buzzed.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wait about 3 seconds?
Yeah, I would say 3 to 4 seconds. And the first pull, don't pull super hard. Just like let the material move, get it going.
Here we go.
It's usually the second and third pull I start pulling like really hard.
Oh, that was a bit hard, but you can hear
yeah, but you're fine though, dude. You're fine. It ripped. It gave you a pretty big cloud, just like you can hear the pillar ripping in there, dude. In clouds.
Yeah, that's the best hit I've ever gotten off a pivot.
Yeah, dude.
For sure.
And the square mouthpiece is aesthetically fun.
Yeah, like it fits in your mouth good.
Yeah, dude.
Like
it makes like a spaghetti stream of terps just spraying out of there, dude. And it gives you an absurdly big hit. Some would say almost unnecessary.
I'm all sweaty.
Yep. Oh, that's the desired effect.
Yeah.
That's what happens. But yeah, and then right here we have these it's just the same setup as that, but it's basically an adapter for your pipe. So if you want that same you can get a fucking huge hit with this.
Just put it in any rig you got, right? That fits it, I guess.
And also what's cool about the pivot is Puffco offers the same thing for the pivot. You can get it from them. They have one that's like a Puffco one.
Yeah.
Mine is just set up a little bit differently. It's a little higher airflow. And then
theirs isn't glasses either, is it?
It's not, no.
It's like
and people will ask too, how much hash are you putting in that? And I put kind of a disrespectful amount of hash in my pivot.
Yeah.
Because the way these are cut and fit, they're lapped, so it sits really nice on top of that metal top of the chamber there, and it holds the oil in there. And then whatever reclaim comes up into it a little bit, it drips right back down in.
Yeah,
because it's the shape of it and the heat coming off that.
No, it's a great design with a little pearl in it too.
And that rumble too is fun. My guy that will be shipping and doing the last test on everything before it goes out, he just sits there and pulls on all of them, make sure they're all spinning right and good. And it's he even told me, I don't know why this is my favorite part of the process. He's but it's just so fun to see, because certain ones we're trying to figure it out, but certain ones spin the pearl so fast, it's it feels like a like a portal's gonna open or some shit, dude. It's like ripping.
Yeah.
Like, and like they all spin really fast, but like if you were to put like 10 of the same car off the lot and you would drive all 10 of them, like one of them, even though they're all the same car, same engine, you're like, man, there's something about this one though. It just something.
What is it though?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think it is? Is it the shape of the inside of the inner wall?
I think depending on how big the hole is, like where like the smoke goes up into it, because certain colors are a little thicker, so the hole might be a smaller diameter or bigger, depending. So I think that has like too, and then like the angle. The pearl goes up in this part and spins, right? No.
Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't. Oh, it just spins in the thing. Chamber, I see.
It's just ripping in the chamber.
Oh, so it's
just vaping the oil.
Wow.
And it vapes a lot.
I see now. I see. That makes total sense. See, I don't know shit about all this dabbing stuff, dude.
I practice every day.
I gotta get training,
dude. It's it's almost one of those things. It's like, it's a lot. I tell people, my guys will come in, they'll see how uncomfortably stoned I am, and I'm like, guys, this is hard work.
So what do you got here? This is like, you got the pivot hooked up to the adapter to the RBR.
Yep, exactly. And then same thing. It's like just buzz twice. You see some smoke coming out of it.
Oh yeah, it's creaming, dude. It's like, that shit is bubbling.
I like to let it melt for a second with the rig, especially because there's a higher vacuum.
Yeah. Yep.
Whoa. That papaya. That papaya.
Yeah, that papaya is nice. Wow, that's the hit that keeps on going. Holy shit.
Dude, it really does.
Yeah.
It just keeps on going, especially with the dry top. After you've hit it a few times, you're like, you think it's over, and then you got like 3 times the amount of length, so you're like,
that's wild.
Like, so for me, when I'm like trying to, when I'm trying to get stoned like super fast, like in the moment, I grab my fucking pivot with the dry top, because I'm not waiting for anything to heat up comparatively to cleaning a nail and get everything set there. And it's just
it stays hot, like the temperature for a while, for a few hits. Such a big dab. Yeah.
Like such a big dab, especially like with this shit, like when you hit 3 of them at once, dude.
Oh wow.
Like you get like, you know what I mean? Such a big hit, dude.
Well,
holy shit.
We might have to test that one out too.
We will.
So, this 30-foot bong, dude, what possessed you to create this thing? And did you have to rent the scissor lift, or do you just have an on-hand resident scissor lift? Okay.
So initially I made this 13-foot bong that I built because I just wanted to see how big of a bong I could make inside my studio that I could actually hit. And then I built a loft to hit it out of, gave me justification to build this giant loft. I needed a place to hit my bong from. So I built that one. And then I saw what we were able to do with the equipment in our shop, and I was like, all right, well, we could put 2 of those on top of each other. It's real caveman math. I'm like, 13-foot bong. I was like, well, if we put another 13-foot bong on top of 13-foot bong, and then another one on top of that, and then what do we get? Like, how big?
Well, that would be 33, right? Well, that would be 39.
Ended up landing right at about 31, and that's only because the scissor lift I had access to that made sense, that I felt comfortable using, because anything bigger than what I rented, I would have to get like a boom lift, and I'm not familiar with those. That's like a little bit different of a unit. But I used to be a commercial painter, so I was used to using the traditional scissor lifts that use indoors. So I rented the one. The biggest bong I could make for that was a 30-foot bong.
How big was like the can part, or like the beaker?
So the base, it was like basically literally a beaker. We took a piece of 110 by 5 and then blew that out, and it was ended up, I think, maybe almost 12 inches, maybe
12 inches wide.
Yeah, maybe about 11, right around there.
Damn, that thing was probably giving off some heat when you're making it.
Oh, dude, yeah, I was fucking cooking, dude. I did it super early in the morning before anyone got to work. I was going in extra early those days at 3 in the morning. And trying to get certain sections done before everyone got in, so I wasn't cooking the whole team and everything.
So you got a heat shield or anything?
No, it's a character building exercise.
Sweater?
Just my Bear Mountain t-shirt.
Chest hair's gone now?
Yeah, no, I'm pretty hairless as it is. It's fine, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, besides my face, dude. Yeah, but yeah, I would go in early and just work on that. And yeah, I wanted to do it just for the fuckery and silly, because to me, it was more like, how dumb is this? Like, I'm going to, like, just hitting a bong off a scissor lift, like, every aspect about it. Like, I'm a 35-year-old adult. Like, it's 6:30 in the morning on top of a scissor lift hitting a 30-foot bong. That's free will, brother. That's like, that's like, I should be doing something else, but I'm doing this just because.
It's pretty great.
Yeah. And it's whatever, dude. Like, pick something, do it. Like that's what I'm going to do.
Follow through.
Yeah. I'm going to make the giant
Rent
bong.
the scissor lift.
Yeah.
Man.
And they're not going to identify it as a record because Guinness World Records no longer looks at alcohol, tobacco, or any other drug
is that right?
related.
Did you look into that?
Yeah, because there's so many people tagging them, and then someone reached out and basically just explained.
They don't do that.
You can't. Nothing. No. Even though it was started by an alcohol thing.
Was it?
I think didn't Guinness beer.
Oh, the Guinness World Book of Records.
I could be wrong, but I believed it was like founded by them. People were doing challenges in bars or something like world record. I could.
Oh my god,
dude.
that's funny. But
either way. They don't recognize anything that's alcohol, tobacco, or drug related because it's like incentivizing people to do something dangerous.
Might die.
Usually it's
longest line of cocaine.
That's my idea. I was gonna say usually it's overconsumption is whatever the record is, or it's adjacent to overconsumption.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Which I'm like, that's fine, dude. I didn't do this for a record.
But you looked it up. You were trying to go get. You want that? That would be cool,
dude. I spent like $1,000 renting a scissor lift, and like I did that for me, like. I probably should have spent $1,000 on color or some more.
Why don't somebody start the Stoner World Book Records?
Dude, someone will, and
the
we
Cannabis
might,
World Book Record.
Dude, we're young, dude. We have so much time to do all sorts of things. I'm just waiting for that next generation to pop up, and I'll be like, all right, now how do I help them? We'll fucking make shit like that.
Yeah,
hype up different things, you know.
So you made the 13-foot one first. Did you hit that? It worked good.
Worked good. Yeah, I got violently high. Panic attack inducing. Great time. Character building, and then after that I was like, I need to go bigger, and then I wanted to rent a scissor lift because it was just funny to me. Like, it's like, to me, it's like there's some people that are gonna look at that post and be like, this is so dumb, why would you do that? I'm like, exactly.
Or if you got like a backhoe to turn or like the bong, dude, or something like just some heavy equipment to.
There's so many stupid things we could do that I want to do, like I don't know, but that's the fun thing. I grew up watching like CKY and Jackass and shit. So like I like the dumb shit. It's fun to me. I don't know, dude. Like, and that's. Have you
ever heard this guy? I follow him on Instagram, but he makes like the world's most useless products or something, and he like 3D prints these
I've seen this
things where it's just like so ridiculous.
Explore page, where it's like it actually works, but it's like
it's like
why did
what?
It's like
you spent that much time designing that, printing it, all this stuff just for that
to flick the light switch off or some dumb shit that you could just do yourself. But that's the combo. That's the idea of it. It's like all this energy and this expense and this time. Like if I would have filmed all the stuff in the design that went into me building a piece this size, I didn't even know if glass could handle its own weight at over 30 foot. I didn't know how it would react to air being the size of a 3-story fucking building. Like it's like.
So was it multiple pieces?
Yeah, it was.
And how did you get?
The base was a 15-foot piece.
Okay.
So it was already bigger than the 13-footer. So the base bong was 15 foot. Then it had a 44 mil joint there. And then there was another 10-foot section, then another 44 mil joint. Whoa. And then another 6-foot
So it was just the glass on glass that was holding it?
Yes.
I thought there would be like a.
Nah.
So
just
when you got up to the top, you were saying like
it was swinging, dude. And when you would stand at the bottom, look up, it's like if you've ever walked in the forest, you look up at the trees and you can see the trees fucking swinging. You would see the bong swinging, and everyone's like, "This is so sketchy."
So the helmets were necessary.
Oh, hard hats, safety gear, like the reflective vests. These were all necessary. And plus, we wanted to be OSHA. All OSHA.
Were you wearing safety glasses? Oh, you were wearing your glasses.
Yeah, my guys had their safety glasses. So everyone had safety glasses. There was. Did
they all sign liability?
We had cones so that anyone driving by knew not to come within this perimeter.
Nice.
Yeah, it was all professional.
Walkie-talkies too. How's it going up there?
We definitely dropped the ball on that one. Communication could have been better. You're right, but next time, dude. Because we plan to go bigger and we plan to do more. And
that's pretty sick. What's the next project here in that category?
Well, For like giant bong,
giant bong category.
Bong category, that's just essentially figuring out how big the next lift is, or we find a building or an abandoned pool with an Olympic-sized diving board. There's a lot of ideas in there.
Top of a building.
Yeah, like that's what might be more epic than, but like a boom lift like might look insane because you won't like, you'll just see like a fucking like arm like extended way out and then just like me up there, dude. And like, but why? And I don't know, but for fun. I don't even know. We actually might find out that it's not even possible to pull smoke vertically that far with the vacuum of a human lung.
Was it weed you were smoking or dabs? Hash. Okay, and a banger?
Yeah, we had like a giant nail because we have some huge fucking nails at the shop. And we put like a 2-gram dab on there. And and that's awful. What went up in the 30-foot piece? Yeah, it took like 3 full pulls to even get the smoke to me. It was absurd. And like one of the also silly things to me is that I put another shower head perk 25 feet up for flavor is what I was telling people. I'm like, because I was at the bottom of it. I was like, if you look 25 feet up, there's a second perk. There's a shower head up there.
Did it have water in it up there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's why it was multi-piece too, so that I could have this separate top part that had like a whole percolator and everything on the top. So it was like a shower head. There's never been a shower head 25 feet up on the top of another. It's all one pipe. It's just so dumb. Like, it's a record.
How did that work? Was it tough to get through that extra water, or was that?
It really wasn't that hard to clear, but like
you cleared it.
Oh yeah, but like I had a bad time. Like I had a super bad time after. Like I had to like come down and then like I literally went to the bathroom. I was in there for 45 minutes because I was like, I cannot go out and face my boys. I was like, there's no way I can face them like this. I'm like so fragile right now, dude. This weed got me this time. I was like, I think I'm done smoking hash, dude. And then like I was like, at least for an hour. Like, you know, like it was a lot. But we found that on the next one, especially the one we're gonna have at Puffcon, because there's gonna be a giant bong there. But the one we're going to have there, we're going to have a separate large joint on the side of it above the water level with a plug that we can pull, like a 44 mil plug that essentially just makes it so you can clear all the smoke out of it.
Like a shotgun.
That way you're not trying to pull through the perk and the apparatus of like either the nail or the Puffcos, because it creates too much restriction to comfortably clear, because you could definitely clear a 30-foot bong if you had that
bigger hole. There. Yeah, that's a good idea.
So I had to test it first in order to understand how big we could go, what's actually usable, so that other people can ride that ride, because essentially what it is, you know, it's absurd. It's fun. I don't know, man.
So Puffcon's coming up, dude, a couple months away. I'm excited. We're both going to be there.
Yeah.
What do you got going on? What's your booth going to be?
So we're going to be in the lot. We're not going to be up in the Glass Village because we need a little bit more space. We're going to have one of the 10x10s down there. I'm hoping we get a corner booth if possible. Trying to figure all that out. But essentially we're going to have like challenges set up there. So we're going to have 4 to 5 challenges. I think it's 4. It's 4 total challenges. 3 of the challenges, each one's around a specific Puffco unit. So we're going to have like basically the pivot challenge. We're going to have the proxy challenge and then the peak pro challenge. And then the 4th challenge is the combination of all these different units on one crazy adapter on the giant bong. And if you clear that, you've completed the full gauntlet. Now here's the thing. Each challenge, you get an individual sticker showing you completed that challenge. But if you complete all 4, you get like the badge, dude, like an official, like, so people know that you completed the gauntlet, you did all that. And if you complete the whole gauntlet, the total number of Puffco units you'll hit is 30.
Wow. Because do you win a prize? Maybe.
Dude, yeah, you get the fucking badge, bro.
The badge. You made the badge?
Yeah, we just bought a laser.
It's going to be official.
We bought a laser yesterday, a brand new one for fucking lasering shit and cutting quartz and making stands and stuff.
No way.
So we're going to make like it out of like wood or something and make like that or like and have like a pin and a thing, but it's like if you can complete the whole gauntlet. But it's gonna be
that's cool. Yeah, that's a challenge. That's
but each one
badge of honor.
You don't have to complete the whole thing. It's gonna be essentially like merit badges, dude. Like if you just did like the dry challenge with the proxy, like you get the proxy dry challenge badge.
It's like dab scouts.
Exactly. And it's like if you completed the pivot RBR challenge, because we're going to make this crazy thing of pivots around like a giant juggernaut RBR. If you can finish that and clear that, then you get the pivot challenge. And then there's the partner challenge will be the Peak Pro challenge, which will be a 2 to 4 person hookah. So it'll be a partner challenge. You have to do that with a partner, and then you both can get that badge to complete the partner challenge. And then if you want to do the 4th one, which is the big one, which is the giant bong, and do that, you get the full and all the badges locked together too. It's like a whole thing.
Wow.
It's sick.
You got to complete the challenge. Do you think you'll have people passing out in front of your booth?
We are talking to lawyers.
Is there they should sign a liability waiver.
We're going to have a waiver.
Just have a waiver, sign it like a liability waiver.
We'll have to have it for the 10 or the 14-foot bong.
Someone blows a lung out. Oh, fuck.
I'm honestly trying to figure out the whole bong thing because like we have like all like the like logistics set up for it, but it's just like if Puffco is comfortable with us doing it how we want to do it, and if they're not, we have a plan B. But we want to have the giant bong there as like the ultimate challenge with you hitting all these different things, because the thing on the giant bong will be 4 pros, 8 pivots, and 4 proxies all going at once.
I mean, why wouldn't they want that there? That's pretty sick.
We just have to do it in a way. I just don't know if they want me like, because we have basically a brand new, like they're like, it's like this, and it's like the things you see in Lowe's and Home Depot. They're like a rolly ladder, like, it's like a stair set thing with a platform at the top. We have one that goes to 10 foot, which is below like the line you need to be for all these things, yada, yada, yada. But we've got everything lined up right, but that doesn't mean, and we even bought the one that's California certified OSHA and all that stuff.
Oh, really? So my neighbors were just giving one away that was like 14 feet. And I was like, I want this, but I got nowhere to put it.
Nowhere to put it. Well, I mean, but that's crazy to find that out. Maybe I need that. But
I could probably see if they
we'll talk about it later. Okay. But yeah, so like I have everything set up to do this, but it's one of those things about just making sure everyone's good, because, you know,
you got to get certified.
That we'll definitely have a waiver, because if someone's going to go up onto a piece of equipment and then put themselves in a compromising position, rip a bong, like, you know, you want to make sure they understand that you chose to do that.
But yeah, you should have it OSHA inspected, you know, while you're there.
That's what I mean. I'm like, how
you guys you never seen this before?
Well, dude, that's my problem, is anytime I try to do things legit with what I do, from building a glassblowing studio, and I go through all the right, like, basically steps I have to go through, I get like people being like, we don't even know how to help you like get a permit or figure this out. This isn't even like a thing.
It's medical. And then it's a medical device.
Then in my head, I'm like, I really
medicine.
should have just done this and then asked for permission later or some shit, because no one knows how to help me. So then we just get stuck in water, and I'm like fucking sick. But either way, we have a plan. The challenges will happen no matter what. It's just, will I be able to get people up in the air for it? Because I also want this bong up in the air too, so people walking around can see it. Even if you're too stoned, even know what's going on, you'll tell your friends, like, did you go to the booth with the fucking giant bong?
Oh, yeah. Meet me over at the bong. Where are you? I'm left of the bong.
This is what I'm talking about. And I'm like, even if I can't get people up there, I'm going to have this thing standing up. And then we might have to hit it at an angle or something if they don't let us go up the lift. I'm going to have it there, though. I'm just going to have everything there and then figure it the fuck out. Like,
you're going to be a landmark there, bro.
We're trying to make it, we're honestly trying to make it a memory. Like, obviously we need to sell some glass to cover fucking costs of doing the whole thing. But like at the same time, like the big thing for me is to like make a memory for people and you should have like a photo booth. Get your picture taking the bong. $5. Here's the QR code. Dude, we're even gonna have like a black backdrop for it and everything, so you can see it milk up easier at the event. We're gonna have we have like a whole plan how to like present the bong properly, so when people are ripping it, they can really get a great video for content. Like having stuff like basically like lined off. But again, it's like space. I have to figure out what to let me do. We're just going to go with everything, and we're going to fucking adapt.
You should just print official permits. Say, no, I got this from the cannabis organization. Yeah. They're allowing me to do this. Look at here.
I was just going to put little ropes and signs saying like employees only. And then as people are going up, like, you can't go up there, don't. And I'll just wink at them. I'm like, don't go up there. You're not allowed to. But then my guy told me that, but if you're giving them a prize for going up there and doing an act, then you're incentivizing them to go up there. And I'm like, but if there's a sign that says employees only, it doesn't matter. I'm like, fuck.
You ever go to the dispensary and spend $60 on an eighth that's been sitting there longer than your grandma's cookies? WNC-CBD.com is shipped fresh straight to your door. No middleman, no mystery climate. Same premium buds, better condition, and you don't even have to put pants on. Go to WNC-CBD.com and use code STASH25 for 25% off of your order. Trust me, you won't regret it.
Like, whatever, dude. We'll figure it out.
It'll be good. Everyone's going to be so stoned there anyways. They won't even care. We're just trying to have fun. Permits.
I'm literally just trying to have a good time, dude. That was in the weeds a little bit. But yeah, we're building giant bongs. We have challenges for Puffcon. We're just trying to maintain having fun. How do we be glass blowers and support families and keep doing this? Like, that's what
I love it. Should we, so what's up with this one? Are these all charged up?
They're all charged up, dude. Yeah, we can load it up.
Should we load it up?
Yeah, definitely, dude. I'll do that.
I could hit this one, and then do you have another one that you have?
Yeah,
I'll load these up.
Yeah, I do actually. I have another dry one. Let me grab that.
Do you have? Yeah, whatever you want to show the people.
Well, this has got a pivot with it too, so we'll stick.
A pivot with it.
So we'll stick with this for now, and then we can get into this will be our kind of our bridging point into the Peak Pro stuff.
Okay. We'll go through
all the different Puffco units. And I didn't bring everything I have. I kind of dropped the ball with that, but I do offer a lot of different platforms for the Puffco things. I'd say we definitely offer some stuff that's more on the
That's pretty
side.
Huge for these little things. I guess I should probably just put like that.
Yeah, especially if you're going to hit 3 of them. You know what I mean? Well, you probably be all right.
So we got that locked in.
And I can even clip them on for you if it's easier.
Sure.
This one is a bit of a pain being that there's 3 of them side by side.
All right, we got next dab. Ooh, good thing this is the last thing I'm doing today.
Yeah. This is the one, like I said, dude. Again, another character building exercise.
You
know, these are the
number 2.
But
is this number 3?
Yeah,
right here.
But it's fun, man. I mean, at the end of the day, like I have my days where I just want to pursue some crazy art idea. Then I have days where I just want to pursue some really silly, dumb idea I had. Then I want to show my internet friends. And then there's just, it's cool to have multiple places to find motivation to do the same task essentially. And that's pursuing getting better at this.
Wow. So we're hitting 3 at once. Is this 3 times the hit, I guess?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, it's going to be a lot.
Wild.
You're going to do a great job. It's honestly this is like hitting.
I'm a little nervous.
Like a big nail on her dab on her. Are you ready for me to warm them up?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. I'm ready.
And dude, you'll have time.
So if someone wanted to commission some crazy contraption, do you do that, or are these all for personal?
These are all for personal, but I mean, if someone reached out and they were really hey, I actually want this, I mean, we can make it happen.
Okay.
It's one of those things where it's I probably could post them up and sell a few just for the people that want to be really silly, but it's I don't know how many people have 3 pivots or how many people have, a bunch of pivots.
Okay, so they're all you're locking them in right now on the same color?
Yeah, well they're warming up a little bit apart, but they're all gonna be hot at the same time at one point for sure.
Okay.
You'll get plenty of smoke, dude.
Oh, I heard one vibrate.
Yeah. It's already happening.
It's happening. There's number 2. Okay, here we go.
I'm going to get my shit set while you do that.
All right.
Have fun, brother.
Okay. See you guys later.
Yeah, dude. You're going to have a great time, dude. It's so aggressive. It's so milky for an electronic rig.
Yeah, that's the craziest pivot.
Yeah, dude. It's a lot. Dude. The pan flute had 7 of those. And
it just clouded over really quickly.
Oh, dude, it's so thick. It's so thick of a cloud, too. The thickest of clouds.
Damn, dude.
It's aggressive, dude.
You want to have a hit, Gael? Oh, fuck.
Still going. Okay, I'm going to load up mine. So... While Matt tries to figure things out, right here we got this piece that I made. If you're ever in a position where you're fuck, I really want to smoke all 3 of my Puffco devices, this is the one for you.
Look at that. Okay, so we have all the top lineups.
I'm hitting 3 too. You hit 3, I'm hitting 3.
Yeah.
But I'm hitting mine dry.
And yours are bigger.
So, honestly, dude, the pivots, they put a crazy amount of the pivots. They give you a super thick dab, dude. It's shocking. I've got times where I get a bigger dab off my pivot than I feel like my proxy.
That was a lot. That was good. Yeah.
So does this stuff have CBD in it too, or is it THCA?
Well, it's THCA.
Okay, cool.
But
I didn't know if it was only CBD or
no, but as soon as you
look at,
I'm ripped right now. So there's a testimonial for THCA, but it's kind of a loophole, man.
I'm kind of finishing your jar here.
No, finish. Yeah, that one's we've been smoking that one. Got a few more.
You're doing a great job, Matt. I didn't even know you smoked hash like this, bro.
I'm sweaty,
and I'm quite honest with you. Like, most people don't even like, they're not even trying to sesh like this with me. You know, I like it. Just a couple dads, dude.
Couple dads, 100 dabs, weed, couple dude. Dads.
Yeah, dude. So silly.
Whoa, yeah, that one, I felt it, dude. I haven't been feeling the mic.
As you do.
I don't need to lower my tolerance. I just need to up my pivot intake.
You just need more pivots,
just keep adding these on.
Keep adding them. Yes, brother. That's all it is. That's science.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
Wow. I think I got it. I might throw up. No, I'm good.
Dude, I think I might after this one. I'll be quite honest with you.
Oh.
These dry ones are a lot. And it's like, you know, just clicking all the... I like to start with the pivot because it takes... I like that to melt a little longer. Turn that on. There we go.
I quit smoking cigs 6 days ago. And I feel like I'm coughing shit up in the mornings, and I think that was good for it.
It was, dude.
Yeah,
that was for your health.
That was a health hit.
That was just a health check, dude. I was like, can I?
And I passed it,
dude. That was awesome. Let's see how I do. All right, pivot's warm. Give that a second, because I want the proxy.
You get 3 different notifications.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're in business. You hear the pearl spitting in that.
Yeah,
still.
You can hear it in the mic. You need an extra hand. There you go. That's the tech. All right. While we wait for the cameras to refocus from all the smoke.
Oh, God. That was nice. You know, that's just good time.
Yeah, dry too. You're a madman, dude.
That's all it is, dude. It's just fun.
Dry, I feel like dry, you do taste it. The flavors.
Oh, yeah.
Much better.
Dude, that's why, like...
Fuck. That's crazy, man.
The dry, like, even when you first hit this dry pivot, dude, you got, like, a milky cloud out of that little dry pivot.
Yeah. And then I hit 4 more. I'm going to cut myself off at, like, 20
Oh,
today.
no. We're definitely good and stoned.
Yeah,
I would say. Yeah, dude.
We got a couple more.
You're the only other person that has hit that. Dude,
really?
That's awesome. Yeah, none of my boys have hit it either. It's a little... Because the single pivot really delivers a fucking hit.
Yeah.
But 3 of them is like...
That one probably has another go in it. Like if you were to light them all. Have you ever had them all sync up at the exact same time? And you're like, yes, today's my day. I guess you don't really hit this.
The only time I've done it with 4 before, and like me and my boy Pat both clicked 2 at the same time, and then we have all 4 really synchronized for a video. But no, often with myself, no. I'm like, I've tried to do it, but you know, it's fucking hard. And during this, I didn't want to be fumbling. I was like, I'm just going to accept that they're all going to be going off at different times. Yeah. But for a moment, they'll all be going off together because they fucking burn for over 30 seconds. So,
there's going to be some overlap.
As long as you click them within like 5 seconds of each other, you're going to be golden, dude.
Dude, what do you think about this 3-1 Atlas, 3-1 Atlas comet coming straight for us from an interstellar? It's a giant. Have you heard about it?
I think that's a distraction from Apophis. So
what's that?
The other comet.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that funny? No, but no, for real. Like that. So when's
have you heard about that though?
I have, but not enough about dates. I know more about Apophis.
It's coming. It's going to be closest to us on Halloween. The day before Halloween. Yeah.
This year. Well, yeah.
And then it hides behind the sun for 2 months.
Yeah, Apophis doesn't come until like 2029, then again in 2036, and then but it's going to pass between us and the moon, and it's going to be mega.
What?
Yeah.
What?
It's going to be, and then the second time it comes, it might hit us. That's the problem. It keeps getting closer. So this is what whatever. But we don't need to get conspiracies or nothing, bro. But I'm just saying, like,
why not?
Okay. Well, no, I'm just kidding. No, but for real, like, I think that, like, if anything, like, that's That's a very real thing. Like comets are real. Asteroids are real, bro.
I know. I got Moldavite to prove it.
Yeah, for sure. Me too. I got pieces I've made with it. It's awesome.
I know. It's great.
But no, I don't know much about that one. I didn't know there was one so soon, but ignorance.
Well, it's going to be like 2 astronomical units away, or 1.4 astronomical units. So it's going to be kind of far. So I don't think it's going to hit, but there's just so many characteristics that it has that doesn't say it's a comet.
Okay.
And it's like
interesting.
Yeah, so like that's what a lot.
That's why you said interstellar. It's coming from outside our solar system.
Yeah, it's the only third one that we've ever observed.
It's another Muamua, but we've actually seen it coming this time.
That was the first, and the Bischoff Bischoff was the first. That was second, and then this is the third. That's why it's 3.
Yeah,
and then Atlas is
interesting. Okay, so
Atlas is the meteor asteroid protection. Satellites or whatever, sure. And so they saw it and it comes through, and then when you see it again, it's like this other image they have. It looks like all these different colors. I don't understand what that photo is, but
for sure. Dude,
it changes color, and it was like a time lapse or something.
That's super interesting. Yeah, I haven't heard a ton about that actually. No,
because
I made that.
Really
I made like a 7-foot RBR that has like multiple drains on it. There was a video I did a couple years ago and did really well. And the name of that one was Apophis, because I was like joking on like this is the world ender, because like this is like that final boss RBR right here.
Yeah, when it's coming, you bust out this, and that's it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
dude.
That's like that bottle of wine that you don't crack until.
For sure.
So what else are you doing to stay healthy besides mad dabs and waking up early?
Damn, dude, I used to do a lot more healthy stuff about 6 months ago, but. Nothing right now.
You've been letting yourself go a little bit?
Big time.
Couple
well, it's a test, dude. I'm bulking. I'm
up for a
wait
roll.
Wait to see the cut, bro. Oh my god, dude. Yeah,
bulking up for
the cut's gonna be crazy, dude. I'm on this I'm 35, been on a cut. I'm bulking for 35 years now. The cut's gonna be crazy, dude. When it happens,
you gonna do it quick, or you gonna do it?
Yeah, no, dude. Probably
weight
quick.
Cut.
Yeah,
like the UFC champs.
No,
like,
I need to get back on my shit.
They get sick. It's like they're like.
Yeah, it's scary.
Right
what those dudes do, it's scary.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but no, I need to get back on it. If anything, I would say that mentally healthy is where I'm at now, and it's awesome.
Have you? Do you ever mess with functional mushrooms at all? Because that really, that's like an easy way to keep up with your health and not have to do much except put some droppers in.
I definitely do. I mean, it's part of my regimen. I would say that's like one of the only things I probably have stuck to is like trying to integrate those consistently in the diet, whether it be from a supplement or in a.
Let's check in with my friends Shane and Juliet from Myco Love Farms. Well, the rosin's kicking in.
Yeah, dude.
And let's see what they got to say here.
Hey there, Myco lovers. Shane here.
Juliet here.
Myco Love Farm is a vertically integrated functional mushroom company, and we focus on everything from
spore to your door.
Right now, we're focused on the top 4 studied fungi in clinical research, and we pair them with a synergistic herbal partner that helps boost what the fungi is known for. What are the 4 fungi that we work with?
So we've got lion's mane and Gattucola.
For clarity and focus.
We've got cordyceps and Siberian ginseng for that clean energy.
Got to get that boost.
We got reishi and elderberry for rest and restore.
Got to sleep.
And we've got turkey tail and echinacea for gut health and immune support.
Got to get them turkey tails.
There we go.
Like lion's mane, they probably know
that's
more
the
about
one
it than
that
me, but
that one
it's good for your
makes you
lungs
say
and
bigger
everything.
words, dude. Like when he was on the pod, I've never heard so many big words in a row for that long.
Fucking mushroom words, dude.
I know.
No, I find that stuff fascinating though, honestly, because it's like the relationship between like organisms on this planet and fungus. It's like it's incredible.
We come from mushrooms. We like share 50% DNA.
Yeah.
Like I think
it's just crazy, and it's some of the oldest stuff on the planet.
It's so understudied right now too, and it's all kind of.
If you believe in that, or if not even believe, but if you like to think about the idea of that panspermia shit, like maybe like fungus came on an asteroid that was with some water and hit our planet, and then it kind of like grew from there. And 4.5 billion years later, you got us doing this podcast. Like, I'm down. That sounds cool, dude. Mushrooms are crazy, bro. I believe it. Let's go. Like,
do you ever do psychedelic mushrooms?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You do?
Absolutely. Yeah, I didn't a lot until literally a couple years ago. Like, I had access to them all for like years because being a glassblower, like everyone has them. I just was kind of like too nervous to really do them because I tripped really hard when I was younger, and I was like, that was enough for me. And then like once my daughter was born, there was just like too many responsibilities. Like, oh, like at any moment someone could shit their pants. And like I don't want to be like on mushrooms and like be in a situation where I'm trying to change a diaper. It just seems like not appropriate and like whatever. But now I'm at like a point where like I have definitely moments to myself or times, and even grandma and grandpa are visiting, and I can go like take a break for a couple days, whatever. And yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. A couple years ago, I started doing them like a lot more frequently, or like microdosing, but also it'd be like a weekend. I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna eat like 3.5 grams, like nothing crazy, but enough where like things are wiggling.
Yeah,
you know,
3.5 grams. Holy shit! Like that's a good trip.
Yeah,
that's a pretty good one.
Oh, it is for sure for me too.
How do you just eat them like the mushrooms, or what do you do to ingest them?
So I just like have a capsule machine. I make like 100 capsules at a time.
Oh, really?
But if I'm like really like trying to get there quick, I'm like, dude, I have like 3 hours max. I'm like, I need to get these mushrooms in quick. I grab a mango bolt house and grind up some mushrooms. I was going to make capsules and just pour 3.5 grams of powder in a mango bolt house and shake it.
What's a mango bolt house?
A fucking any sort of like, it's like a smoothie, but any sort of like fruit smoothie that I find that anything that's like orange.
Well, right? Yeah, the lemon tech, dude. That's what these mushroom experts were saying. Like if you just put lemon on it, it comes on quicker and it lasts shorter and it's like stronger.
Yeah, exactly. So I do that and then I'll drink that, and then it's like within 25 minutes, it's like so fast. It's crazy how fast it is when you do it like that.
I'm gonna try.
Also, mushroom teas are nice. Like if I'm like, if I have a morning where I can like, I know I can chill, like maybe the family is going to do something that I'm not supposed to be going to, or I don't have to go to. I'm like, I guess I'm going to drink some tea or eat some mushrooms, and then we'll fucking mow the lawn, I guess, dude. Pet the dog for an hour. I don't fucking know, dude. Like, you know, that's living. That's luxury. For me, like
petting the dog is a real fun thing to do.
Or mowing the lawn, dude. I'm just saying.
I don't get that luxury to mow my lawn yet.
I hated it as a kid because my parents had like massive, like big like gardens and shit, and they had a lot of property because we lived out in the middle of nowhere, so tons of mowing. But back
when I was growing up, that was. I
hated it.
You didn't? I loved it, dude.
I loved it. Was just too hot. I was like, I just wanted to.
Upstate New York.
Yeah, it's just so.
Dude, I grew up right around there too.
For real, like,
in Canada, but like. You're upstate. Yeah. I'm like a couple hours away.
Oh yeah, I mean, all the people that went shopping at our mall were Canadian. Like everyone that went.
Oh yeah, that's what we used to do. It was half price when the dollar was like half and half. Like
yep, different time, dude.
Yeah, I remember that. We'd go shopping down there.
Now we just use Buffalo. Amazon. You don't even have to travel. There's no questing anymore.
Well, Amazon I think is different in Canada a little bit.
Is it? Okay.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
But it's just crazy how much such stuff.
Yeah, because I can't send Amazon to my family there for some reason or something
weird.
Yeah, because it's like another country. If I bought it and sent it, I don't know. Anywho, so yeah, dude, we talked about that. I mean, have you ever had a trip that's like changed your mindset?
Oh yeah,
or like all of them do, kind of.
Definitely.
Sometimes,
but I feel like again, like I'll definitely have ones where like stronger than others, and the ones that like help the most, it's not like, oh, I figured things out, like life's better now. I almost just like wake up and just like, I feel like I remember that like it's just also temporary, and that just to take a breath and chill the fuck out, dude, and stop feeling so bad for yourself.
Yeah.
Like, and there's no like big realization for me is I just feel better. Like, because I have perspective, and that's the luxury from it for me, where some people trip and they'll go, I met this entity and this happened, that. I'm like, that's awesome, dude. I woke up the next day and just realized that I was being a little baby and that I needed to chill the fuck out and just like smoke some hash, drink coffee, and do a good job. Like, whatever, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
that's awesome, like, dude. That's a great way to put it.
It just simplifies things for me. Mm-hmm. Like for other people, they can get real complex with it, which I can too. I'll do it, but like to really just make it really easy to understand, it just simplifies shit for me.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it, man. Yeah, it's kind of like regular maintenance on that. Sometimes it does. Yeah, it puts you into perspective.
That's what it is. Mm-hmm. That's why I know when I have to do it. Like for me, it was a lot more frequent last year. Now it's like once every 6 months or so. It's not as frequent as it was. And if I'm microdosing, it's just in a tea. So it's not like enough to be like having visuals, but like you have it in your system. So you get what I would believe the benefits from it besides the psychedelic effect, which I think there's got to be, at least for me, for some, I like, if you had like for neurological stuff, I think there's something about it. Like my brain feels like better. Literally, I started smoking weed because of like migraines and seizures. So like,
wow.
Cause like I wasn't as a kid, like as a teenager and stuff, I wasn't a stoner. Like I was like skateboarding and drinking Miller High Life. Like it was like not even that part of that culture. Like, and then like I got to a point after years of just like, you know, doing like eye therapies and stuff to help with like the migraines, which were, I don't know like how it really worked, but basically when I was a kid, I had like this like seizure disorder, whatever it was called, like a petit mal. They're like small seizures, but that's just what they classified it as. They didn't really know what was going on. I just basically was spacing out for like minutes at a time, and they would put me under EKG and monitor it, and they're like, no, he's like, his brain is showing he's having a seizure, but he's just like not moving.
Oh
like,
boy.
It's completely still. And I was having hundreds of those a day, so I was missing. I wasn't able to learn. I had a learning disability, bunch of issues, whatever.
Crazy,
dude.
bro.
Took medicine for years, didn't work. Started smoking weed when I was about 18, 19 years old. Life got better. Found glass through weed because I was like, whoa, weed can be more fun.
Wow.
And then I just, from there, that's all it's been. And life's been good. So that's like weed for me is also beyond being an amazing psychedelic and help me to stay conscious that it's not all about me. There's other people in the room. Like I don't know, like it's also like helps me with
some medicine for you, like
100%.
seriously.
And the mushrooms are the same way.
Yeah.
Sorry, tangents, guys. My bad.
No. That's good. I hear Adderall's good for that though.
Yeah.
Tangents.
Yeah.
But
Adderall's good for tangents.
Yeah.
Well,
I heard because it quiets your brain. Yeah. Like someone was just telling me, like, I don't know. I've never done it. Dude, I mean, I've done it. Yeah, never mind.
I think you'd have to like go to a doctor though, and then go to like a psychologist, and there's like a bunch of processes. And like, I'm a weed smoker, so are we even allowed? Because I'm a medical marijuana patient. Am I allowed to even have a prescription for anything like that? Like that's like,
I don't know. Well,
see, dude, there's so many questions, dude. I'm like, I'm just gonna smoke weed and drink coffee, and it'll be chill. It'll be good, dude. So it's basically, people say it's what, a poor man's speedball, weed and coffee. Isn't that like
a weed and coffee? Oh,
yeah, like
poor man's 8-ball or speedball. Yeah,
I don't know, speedball. That's speedball. People. So aren't I essentially doing stimulants? I'm like drinking coffee and smoking weed.
Yeah,
in a way. I don't know.
That's bad or is that good? I guess you could look up either way on the internet and say, is coffee bad for me or is coffee good for me? And you get whatever you type in.
Anything and everything is bad for you depending on what you're measuring with. I'm just trying to fucking, this works for me, dude.
Do you, how do you like living in Colorado Springs? You love it there?
Love it, dude.
It's a nice area. There. Cheyenne Mountain.
We take the dogs hiking up there. It's absolutely beautiful. We love it there.
Do you hear, what's the deal with Cheyenne Mountain?
Oh, like the Cheyenne Mountain base and that shit?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, it's actually super interesting. Like, that used to be like NORAD, where basically we had our like nuclear.
NORAD's still there, isn't it?
They're
not right there.
They moved to Peterson Air Force Base, which is right by my house, Colorado Springs. It's out in the field.
Yeah.
So
is the Navy base around there too, or the Air Force? Air Force.
Yeah, you have Peterson, then you have I can't remember what the Shriver, maybe I can't pronounce it right, but there's another Air Force base by there too, and then there's Fort Carson, and then there's the Air Force Academy. It's all just,
Air Force Academy.
It's all Air Force, dude. Basically, my daughter, she goes to school with all Space Force kids. When I go to barbecues, like I'm standing there and everyone's Space Force, and they love like talking to me because I'll talk archaeology and like space stuff with them.
Yeah,
and they're like, "What do you do for work?" And I'm like, "Dude, I make art and stuff. Like, it's whatever. I blow glass." I'm like, don't look at my Instagram. Like, wait, fall in love with me first before you look at what I do on my Instagram, dude.
Yeah, you should have a burner account, dude. You're like a Space Force.
Yeah, dude. No, but either way, so now NORAD used to be in Cheyenne Mountain Base. They moved out and Space Force took it over. So Space Force is in there now.
So Cheyenne Mountain's all hollowed out. There's a base in there.
Oh, yeah. I have everyone, like, dude, even the people that, like, everyone around me is military, and like it's not like a secret. Yeah, like it's literally like there's buildings on giant springs in there, like 3-story buildings inside the mountain. One of my friends, his dad like worked for Cisco, which delivering food, but he was an retired military when he started working for Cisco, so he had military contracts. So he would fill at the Starbucks and the McDonald's that were inside there at the time. I'm not sure if they have those franchises in there anymore.
Yeah. My friend Mike Miner was on the pod. He's an Olympic Paralympic gold medalist, but he went down to the bunker with Michael Phelps one time, sick. and he got like a part of this program, and he got to go down there. He said so apparently,
cool. Dude. Yeah, it's like.
But is there multiple bunkers? Like, there's one like end of the world bunker down there, right? Somewhere.
Yeah, and
in the mountain, granite.
Yeah, that can supposedly take a direct hit from a nuclear weapon to the face.
And where would that be? No one knows.
I don't
just
know.
In that mountain
I've just seen like pictures, and then had friends like, people tell you stories and shit about like, oh, my dad did this. Or
but Cheyenne Mountain, there is a basin like that's like dude. Known stuff. But then there's a bunker.
We hike around it and stuff, and there's parts. If you get too close, you're definitely gonna like someone's gonna come say, hey, you got to get off.
Oh,
here.
Really?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Huh. Like you have to stay on the trail around specific parts.
Wow.
Like
do you ever see anything in the sky
sticking out?
Is it are they testing stuff out there, like the TR-3B?
Well, I definitely see stuff out by us because we're by where all like the landing strips are and stuff. But if there is something in the sky, we definitely don't see it because that's when they move all the clouds in and block the top of the mountain when it opens. Or at least that's what a homeless guy told me. Like,
they can do that.
Yeah, dude. He told me also there's tunnels underneath that him and his brother used to swim in, and the tunnels go to the west coast, and there's like submarines in them. And I'm like, why would you have a nuclear submarine in a tunnel? It has no capabilities down there besides blowing up or having an issue mechanically. He needs to be in the ocean where it can shoot nukes out or do something. But maybe they have some sort of like tunnel system that goes from the west coast to here.
I've heard maybe. Yeah. Who knows?
Homeless guy told me. That's what I always tell people.
Well, that's legit. He's living on the street. He's out there witnessing it daily.
He's staring at it, dude.
Even reporters don't go daily like that.
Yeah, outside people do.
He knows the beat.
I believe it.
Under the bridge.
Yeah, but it's an interesting place to live, man. I mean, that's like Nikola Tesla. That's where he had his secret lab, was Colorado Springs.
That's right.
That's right. The reason he picked that spot is like a bunch of different reasons, but some of them are really interesting. Like supposedly from what he was measuring, the magnetic field in Colorado Springs, or the ley lines, if you believe in the crossing of magnetic lines and electromagnetic field of our planet, the lines there in Colorado Springs were the most similar to the Giza Plateau. We also have the same quartz content, if not higher than the Giza Plateau, in the soil, which helps, magnify the energy that he was trying to produce through his, system.
We toured, me and Coyle and Danger. We went to the Niagara Falls turbine power generator that he had a thing there. There's a big statue of him, and he was there for a certain time, and he was a part of like all these turbines, and that place was haunted as fuck, dude.
I'm sure.
No, like people, there was like 4 people a day for like 2 years would fall into the turbine when they were building it and maintaining it back in the day. It's like haunted as fuck, and some people,
dude, I would
have
believe
seen
it.
ghosts.
If from like like my perspective, if anything was gonna be haunted, it'd be by something that's disrupting electromagnetic fields, where like someone died near that, they were stuck in between spaces that weren't physical.
Oh my God. They see his wife because he fell into it, and then she killed herself because she was like distraught. And now you see this woman in a white fur jacket, and it's like this creepy tunnel, dude, that goes, it's freezing. You can see her breath in there in a hot day.
So weird, dude.
Yeah, we walked through, and it's a beautiful, Niagara Falls is at the other end.
Yeah.
But when it was all full, water would be going through that, and then it would go up these turbines and like make electricity for the whole area.
Yeah, Tesla, the stuff he was doing was super interesting though in Colorado Springs, and he was really into that vortex math shit. And I make tornadoes.
3.
Yeah, and then
6, 9,
and that's my birthday.
Whoa!
030609.
Oh boy!
Or 1990 or whatever, 369. But yeah, dude,
that's pretty sick.
If we ever get real successful, we'll buy where his old fucking lab was. Like,
do you know where it is?
Yeah, it's kind of near my house. It's not near downtown. It was outside the city.
What is the building now?
There's nothing there anymore. It's like been already developed. There's a different house on top of it. Looks like, and everything.
Who lives there? I wonder.
I don't know.
Some mad scientist.
Yeah.
Dude. Testing.
But from what I heard, there's still metal in the ground though. Like there was like supposedly, I don't know if it was like a cube or a pyramid, but I think it was some sort of like outline, not like a solid thing, just like if you were to take just like metal bars and make a shape, like a jungle gym. Supposedly in the ground, I think there's like a copper either pyramid or cube or something that was like underneath whatever tower thing his like Tesla coil. I don't know.
keep an eye on Zillow, see if any houses come up.
Someday I drive by it all the time on the way to work, and I'm like, dude, someday, dude, we'll build the ultimate studio.
Get some funding. Dude, we'll dig a hole down and
that's
over.
What I'm saying, dude, we'll have it on our laboratory. At
like how far down do you own when you have your house?
With Colorado, you don't own anything in the ground. They have like crazy mineral rights on everything. From what I understand, you're not really allowed to dig down.
So you couldn't have a secret bunker basement?
You could, you just can't tell anyone.
Oh. So what if you, but could you potentially like dig down and dig underneath your neighbor's house down and just have like a big, huge, like extra 10,000 square feet underneath the block?
It would be very sick, and you'd probably find something of value in the ground.
Oh, you'd be finding gold, treasures, dinosaur bones.
Exactly, dude. This is a big washout.
Robertson, how you getting all this extra cash?
Exactly.
You're coming out with
been mining under my house, dude. There's a lady I follow on Instagram that does that shit. It's crazy.
No way.
Dude, she mines like under her house.
I've always like fantasized about just digging a hole down. And when I was a kid, I've done that. I dug. I just dug.
Bro, this lady's got mine cards, dude. Have you seen what I'm talking about?
No.
There's this lady that literally is mining under her house, and she's had the HOA in the city and building department called on her, but she's like an engineer or something, so she's got like prints, and she's like, everything's planned. She has like full like tunnels that have like concreted ceiling that go underground that she keeps digging deeper.
No
and she
way.
Has, like,
that's what I'm talking about.
She has sump pumps everywhere because there's water flooding it constantly. So it's like, I'm like, what is she doing? But she's saying that she's mining rock to turn her house into a castle. So she keeps cutting like nice rock and like seems like stacking it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't follow close enough, but every time I see it, I'm like, this is nuts. I got code enforcement called on me, and that's why I had to get a new fucking building.
No, I got code enforcement. We had to put one sprinkler in, fucking sprinkler.
Dude, it's so, dude, but they make it
no,
a whole
we're gonna
thing.
Bleep. No, okay. Mark this time, young man. 1:09:17. Oh shit! What was I gonna say? I was gonna say what about, have you heard of the Coral Castle?
Oh yeah, down in Florida.
That one, dude, it was just built out of everything, out of giant chunks of coral, dude, the spins, the doors.
Dude, it's incredible. He did it himself. I believe it. There's no magic there. It was just,
there was a teepee with a black box in the top. What was that about, dude?
Bro, okay, the dude was like trying to get his girl to come back to him, and he probably just was built
one of those.
Dude. Oh yeah, it was a love story. She just never came back, dude. And like he was like, I'm just gonna keep building. Someday when she comes back, I'll have a whole castle for her. I can help you with
I did it.
Okay.
I totally synced them up all at the exact same time, dude.
I can rip it too if you're still on a break. But yeah, dude, that's just like a dude that was driven by like love, and he just fucking went hard as hell, dude. I could build some crazy shit too. I feel like if I was like, damn, I hope my wife comes back, bro.
Well, what do you think? That was. Oh, no. One was just a second off,
close.
Dude. Yeah. Well, what do you think about those like 2,000 foot like pillars with coils that are underneath?
2,000 kilometer under the pier? No,
it was 2 kilometers.
2 kilometer, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
But it's like 2,000 feet or whatever.
I think I've watched so much on it, dude. I think it's absolutely fascinating. I think that
because they were trying to debunk it, but it's been like verified.
Here's my thing. I think that for thousands of years, all cultures through history knew there was something underneath the Giza Plateau. They've always known it. One of the 7 wonders of the ancient world was the labyrinth of Egypt.
Do you want to hit this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm not going to die. Oh, wait, I am going to die.
I think you finished it, dude.
Did I really?
Yeah, you fucking finished what was in there. You cooked it.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, sorry about that.
Yeah, but
I guess I did it. It's clean. Do you want to pack them up?
Yeah, definitely. But basically,
I waited a while after it buzzed to hit it. But
dude, actually, I kind of want to hit this.
Okay.
If I can rip this one,
maybe they were off and lower. Or let's see. Oh yeah. Well, we'll probably need reloading.
They're cooked.
But
yeah, absolutely. I think that's super interesting. But to me, I wasn't like shocked. I was like, yeah, like for sure. Like, I mean, Herodotus knew about the labyrinth of Egypt and visited it like thousands of years ago. You already like this has been written.
Who's this?
He's like an ancient Greek philosopher.
No way. Herodotus. How did he get there?
Well, I mean, they're all Mediterranean people, man.
Oh, okay.
Like it's just one. It's just
you start walking one
big
way,
lake, bro. You just fucking your boys on the other side got pyramids. You got some fucking,
You got across the lake.
You got Athens and shit.
What's the ocean, right?
Yeah, Mediterranean Sea. But you know, whatever, dude. But either way.
I've been jet skiing out there, dude.
Really?
I went right close to big container ships, dude.
I'm obsessed with archaeology. I would want to go out there and just fucking, dude, like, if you'll know I made it if you see me wearing some Indiana Jones gear, and if I have a tent and I'm smoking a pipe, drinking some coffee in a tent somewhere in the world, like, and paying some dudes to do archaeology, and I just pop out and go, how we looking, boys? And they go, oh, dude, we might have found something. I'm like, sick.
That would be
more coffee
amazing.
And hash. I'll be back out in an hour.
My uncle was a treasure salvager. Scuba diver, and he would salvage like pieces and put them in museums and shit from.
That's fucking really cool, man. I bet he has crazy stories, like just the stuff.
Yeah, he was also a well witcher.
Yeah, where you use the metal rods.
Yeah,
to
that's
like,
what he did. And he was a trapper. His whole house was covered and shit. Yeah,
that's super interesting. Those are arts I feel like in the next 100 years we might lose unless people really hand them down.
I think I got some of those rods in here somewhere.
Yeah, they're not called like tuning forks or tuning rods, are they? Is that what they're called?
It's like something like that.
I don't know, man.
But it's witching, right?
Witching. Yeah, I've watched people do it. It's super interesting. But yeah, man, hopefully I can go to Egypt someday. I definitely have some people I'd want to go on tours with just so I could get access to specific areas so I could check it out, dude. That and definitely over South America too. I mean,
I know. I got to start traveling,
bro.
More.
Yeah. It's
tough with kids. I don't want to be in a different country and I don't want to be away from them.
To me, like, I'm waiting till my daughter's old enough to go with me for a lot of this stuff. Like, I told my wife, like, hopefully we're like really successful by the time she's about 11. Because that's at the age she'll be able to travel, but also appreciate what we're doing. And so we can take her to different like ancient sites and teach her about like, the history, at least the history we've been told and what we know, but there's probably more, and give her like ideas to maybe be like, we don't know everything. You can pursue something like this. You could be an archaeologist. Like you could be a scientist. Like you could but she keeps telling me she wants to be a glassblower. I'm like, honey, it rules and it's the best job ever. And I would love to work next to you the rest of my life, but you don't have to do this. Like,
that well, that's what my daughter said at her school too. When she went on stage.
Dude, my daughter made me cry, bro. I have a video of her. She went up on stage and stood in front of everyone. She was like, I want to be a glassblower like my daddy. I was like, dude, what the fuck?
My daughter said the exact same words.
My God. I'm like, what is this? A lot.
Wild. Well, so what's the podcast like? So what is the YouTube channel for the podcast?
It's just the Bear Mountain Studios YouTube page.
Okay.
Where the podcast is just on there. It's just like a whole album of like What's Up Everybody podcast.
What's up, everybody?
And it's pretty much been since 2020. We started it in February 2020. It's basically been like a weekly digital diary. We went bi-weekly a year and a half ago just because I was spending so much time like I just like I couldn't balance everything. I needed more time in between episodes, but we're starting to build into something new here for the future. So I'm excited to people that watch the page is going to change a bunch here of new people.
Cool,
helping,
sick. Yeah, no, I see it pop up on Instagram all the time, and yeah, you've been doing that for quite a while, man. Before I started,
it's like I said, digital diary, bro. It's like had the ups and downs of running a glass business. Learning a bunch of shit.
Yep.
Having a kid.
Well, you got any advice for any artists out there trying to blend like tech, art, and a business? Like what's like a tip? That can be a lot all at once, but that's what's necessity to it's business too. But
for me, I think the biggest tip would be
5 pivots, dude. You need 5 pivots to handle the stress.
Yeah, maybe. But if you're like a new to glass or something and just trying to figure it out, or like, I don't know, like for me, I think like what helped me was just so standard to say, but just keeping consistent. But my intent was the big thing. I just like always knew what I wanted out of it and just kind of kept doing that until enough people that saw it was like notice and actually support me. It's like for years I did the same thing and no one gave a fuck, and then eventually enough people gravitate towards what you're doing and you're like, okay, I got some people around me, and then more and more, and you're like, all right. And that's where the consistency starts to matter, because once people start noticing, you want to consistently start bringing them in. And then once you have them, you want to make sure you're offering them enough where they're not like, well, I'm bored, on to the next one. These are the customers that don't always spend money, but they're the ones that are looking at your shit when they've had a bad day and can't afford anything, but they're just dreaming about that piece. Those are the ones that are almost the most valuable because they create this consciousness about your existence.
Wow.
But yeah.
Well, pushing the limits like that, like the boundaries and.
Well, yeah, stay consistent, bro, and smoke weed every day and stuff. But if you smoke too much weed, you say dumb shit like that. So be careful. You know, watch out, dude. Dude, that fucking pivot it's so much. Those pivots just shock me how much hash. They just such a big dab out of them.
Oh, that's a lot. That was good, man. You got to show up. You got to keep showing up every day, and sooner or later it'll happen.
It will.
All right, bro. So where can people find your work? You got a website?
Our website is bmsglass.com. The best way is just to go there and sign up for our newsletter. That way you get emails about like upcoming drops and everything. Because the way Instagram, social media is now, you don't always see every post. But you'll definitely get our email. So I'd sign up for that.
How often do you drop?
Once a month. So we do one big drop a month, but now we're starting to do smaller drops in between of the dry pivot tops because there's so many people that want them, and we have people that are angry that I can't get them. So I'm trying to make sure we're fitting in and spending extra time dropping those in between our larger drops. We do one big Sunday sale a month, which is where you'll find all my functional RBRs and like the fancy recyclers and stuff. But we're starting to do smaller dry pivot top drops in between those drops as well. So 1 to 2 drops a month at least right now.
Sweet. And you preview the work on Instagram?
Yeah, all on Instagram. Then we do lives. We also have a Patreon that we do early access to. Like people get access for like a 3-hour window the night before the drop. So if there's a piece they really wanted, they can get it ahead of time and not
That's
compete
awesome.
on Sunday.
What Instagram page should people be following if they want to see it?
I would follow the @TheyDidIt. So it's TH3YDIDIT.
Okay.
And it's hard to find some shadow banned as fuck.
That's not they, really. It's kind of looks like they.
Yeah, kind of looks like that. But
so it's TH3Y?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, TH3Y.
Yeah, just the E is a 3. I made the account name fucking over 10 years ago. So, when I was really into conspiracies, because everyone gets stoned, like, you know what they do, man? Like, they're they just, who's they? And I was like, all right, cool. So I'll just use that. I'll Stolen Valor that name. I'll be like, okay, yeah.
You should see how much it is to trademark... What's up, everybody?
Yeah, I think it's already in.
I bet. I wonder. You can look it up.
Yeah.
In the trademark.
I don't even need to, dude. If they tell me I can't use it, I'll say something else. I'll just say it wrong, like other people. I'll just say, "What's everybody?"
What's everybody?
Yeah, when you say up, dude, I'll just fuck it up.
Yeah.
I'll misspell it, and then we're good, right?
What's everybody?
Yeah. There you go.
I like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Tom Segura, I think.
Yeah, it cost me $20,000 less to say keep up out of it.
Yeah, so there you go. I'm that flexible, dude.
Yeah, that's funny, dude.
Yeah.
If it's
I can't take myself too seriously, but I make bongs all day. So if we
what's everybody?
Yeah, whatever, dude.
What's everybody?
Exactly. It does not matter, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's great. Well, awesome, dude. It's great checking in with you, and I'm excited to see you at Puffcon this year. That's going to be October 4th and 5th.
Yep.
Out in LA. It's a dope time. I went last year and it was great. Yeah, and it's 2 days this year, so stoked. I'll be there doing a collab with my boy Ryan Fit. Are you blowing glass? No, you're just doing the
I'm gonna be a fucking carny, dude. Basically, you want to come to my booth and like see if you can do the challenge.
You should be like, yo, you win $100 if you can clear this bong. Cost $5 an entry. And
I'm
then
tempted to have like basically giveaway pieces where like the people that do complete it, we just have like a raffle for just those people. They get like certain pieces, and I don't know. We're trying to figure it out. We got a couple months, so. We're dialing on all those details, but we're trying to make it really fun for the people who want to try the challenge.
Cool. Well, we'll definitely stop by and check it out.
Absolutely.
All right, man. Well, thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Fun. We'll see you next time.
Oh yeah.
All right. Peace. All right. Thanks for tuning in to the Robertson Stash Podcast. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you want to support us, please hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, we want to hear from you. So if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to reach out. Hit the website, hit the link. We'll see you next time.